Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is the Wrestling Wrap-Up, a handful of stories brought to you in one easy-to-watch video. Let's get started. Now, with seeing a lot of superstars, wrestlers, wanting out of Impact Wrestling, there are actually two that just signed new contracts. Both Johnny Impact and Taya Valkyrie will not be leaving Impact Wrestling like many others, as their new deals will allow them to continue working with Impact as well as Lucha Underground. So a lot of people have been asking, what's Austin Aries going to do now that he's done with the WWE? We've seen him work a couple indie shows, but he revealed this week that he has signed with Defiant Wrestling. If you're unsure what Defiant Wrestling is, it is the new name of What Culture Pro Wrestling. Austin Aries actually confronted Defiant Wrestling champion Marty Scurll at the show this past week and explained that he has signed a 6-month contract with the company. So on a recent episode of the Wrestling Inc. podcast, they actually had Matt Morgan on the show who talked about Kane almost having another brother in the WWE, and he was almost that brother. He said at one point WWE told him he was going to wrestle under a mask. So he started training under the mask and this and that, and he was ready to come to TV. Morgan goes on to say the cool part was they were also going to turn me into Kane's brother Abel. He said that he would have killed for that because he was always a Kane and Undertaker fan. And you know, you're associated with Kane, that can lead you to being associated with The Undertaker. When asked why it never happened, he said it's all because of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon ended up stepping in and coming up with the ungodly stutter gimmick. So according to Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, he stated that Vince McMahon is completely behind Matt Hardy with the woken Matt Hardy gimmick. Barrasso writes, a contact within WWE reached out to inform Sports Illustrated that Hardy will be allowed a creative license by McMahon, who sees opportunity to cash in on a character that is already established. So what this really means is Matt's not getting full creative control over the woken gimmick, but he's pretty much able to do almost anything he wants. And, you know, looking into this, thinking about it, it looks like maybe Matt himself will be able to go straight to Vince with everything and not have to go through all like the road agents and the producers and everything as mediaries. So USA Today reports that Ronda Rousey is finalizing plans to switch her career from MMA and the UFC to pro wrestling and the WWE. They were pretty vague in the article, but they say nothing has yet been announced by the WWE, but it appears that Rousey will be making her Squared Circle debut in the very near future. Now we do know that they want Ronda Rousey to work WrestleMania, either in the 4-on-4 horsewomen versus horsewomen match, or a singles match against either Stephanie McMahon or Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey has been training for professional wrestling a lot recently, as we have seen some things of her at the Performance Center, as well as training in Southern California at the school that Brian Kendrick trains at. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Wrestling Wrap-Up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on all the stories we covered today, and as always, remember to like and share this video. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.